we kind of haven't not gotten to that stage yet. Hopefully we will. If not, then it is what it is. Like because we got into like a really bad argument to today again. You know, Liana tried to help us to become friends, and unfortunately, like he was lashing out on me, and like and I was lashing out on him too. Well, yeah, we lashed out on each other, but he was yelling at me like, but I was talking like in a normal voice, but with an attitude at the same time. Like we were both like kind of insulting each other, like and escalating the situation a bit,
Wow,
But we
buddy.
will
I'm
figure it
sorry,
out.
man.
Yeah, it's okay, bro. It's all right. Like it'll be okay. Like I'm sure everything will be all right. Like he still wants me to apologize for bringing up the situation that happened in the past. Like I already told him that like, hey, like the whole purpose of that was to help Abby and Ava realize why it's normal to create peace and to get along with people again. I didn't bring it up with like the intention to tell him that like, hey, you still got fixed this, you got fixed that, like what happened between us in the past. Like no, I did not freaking say that. Okay, I was just only trying to give an example to Abby why like her and why it's normal for her and Ava to create peace with people again, whether if they like it or not. Like whether if Abby like doesn't like the fact that Ava's creating peace with whomever, and as a matter of fact, Abby should be okay with it and respect that, and same goes for Ava towards Abby. So yeah, I mean, like, I did, but the only thing I apologized for was getting mad back in the time of what happened back in June. Like, I apologize for being mad at Carlos and Abby because it was all misunderstanding. That they didn't leave me behind or anything like that. It was just a little mistake. And but I told him that I'm not apologizing for bringing that up because, like I said, like that it was to help Abby realize, that it's normal to create peace. And like Carlos told me not to bring it up because it hurts him, like it makes him so mad. I told him you're not supposed to get mad at all in the first place, okay? Like it was not the intent. That was not the intention at all. Like I was only just trying to help Abby out. That's all.
Wow,
But like
buddy.
yeah, like he got mad. That's on him. I'm sorry, but it's true. But like what the heck, But I mean, like I I really hope that what I said like has a point and that it is true, like what I'm saying, because he shouldn't have never gotten mad in the first place. I told him he needs to be stronger than his emotions. I mean, I wonder if you guys would agree with me at least.
I mean, let me tell you something, Sebastian, buddy.
Hmm.
I mean, the day, remember I told you the day I saw him in the competition, right, man?
Hmm.
I tried to say hi to him, and he answered me. And then, hey, Bob. Of course, she didn't say nothing to me, buddy. She was very, very quiet.
Yeah, yeah. You see, Ava's another issue too. Like because she's a bipolar. Like one day that she doesn't want to be your friend, and another day that yeah she wants to be your friend again, and acts so sweet and all. And also like with Ava, like she's a big mouth. But like if she hears like any like sort of like so-called rumor about something, if it's like a personal detail, then she opens her mouth and starts telling everybody.
Well, that's how everybody likes to open their mouths.
Yeah, like you gotta be careful with those kinds of people, like because if they're the kind of people that have a big mouth, that you can't really trust them with personal stuff, like to tell them anything.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, buddy, like I told you
Hmm.
before, man, just focus on you, your buddies, and that's it.
Yeah, and then no, of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, Maggie and Tommy like will argue with me again too.
Oh
Yeah,
boy. So it's
yeah,
like like
a bit of a
like like
misunderstanding.
something has to get fixed.
No, no, for real, like we just got to pray about and leave it in God's hands. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I know that like at times I really screwed up and I did stuff that does involve being a true Christian. I know that, but I'm convicted of my wrongdoings. I'm not a perfect man of God, but I want to do better and I try to do better. We're all not perfect, and I'm praying to God to help me do better.
Yeah, I think that will help you a lot, man.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Danny. Yeah.
I mean, I don't
But
know what
yeah,
else to say, but
yeah,
for the past weeks, I mean, I don't know what else to say, man.
yeah. I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, like deep down inside, like Carlos, he does want to be my friend again, but I mean, like the like I said, there's nothing to apologize about. We just become friends again. That's it. Like, come on.
I mean,
He needs to like stop demanding an apology because it, like I said, I didn't even bring it up like against him to tell him that like he needs to fix what he did wrong when he didn't do anything wrong.
yeah, I know, I understand, buddy,
Yeah. But
but
like Brandon, I'm glad you asked about the updates.
sure. It was a long story, man.
Yeah, yeah. Like the Danny missed the majority of it. Actually, he just got back now. But
I mean,
um,
sometimes friends will come back soon.
yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. And yeah, like I just wish that like Carlos can understand where I'm coming from. He's just missing the bigger picture, you know.
I understand, buddy, but like I said, just give him more time, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like of course I will. Yeah, like, I told him like the whole point is that like Abby and Ava like were like uh getting like mad at each other because of the simple fact that that like Abby was mad at Ava for talking to Dean at Angel's pool party. Even though Dean is her ex. The Dean is Abby's ex, and then Ava, yeah, Ava was mad at Abby for being friends again with Liana. Like
Wow.
if they're supposedly so-called besties, then that they wouldn't even be doing that to each other because that's not what besties do.
Yeah, they had to be like very nice to each other, not like,
Yeah, like yeah, I always told Carlos that like back then when me and him were friends, I told him, you could be friends with whoever you want, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me if it's someone I don't like or someone that doesn't like me or whatever,
I
or
mean,
both, like I don't care like who he's friends with, like, and I 100% respect his friendships, even if it's somebody that doesn't get along with me, it's fine. Like I'm just gonna, I respect that, and if if that one person like who doesn't get along with me that they ever want to talk to me again, I'll be like, yeah, sure, like what's up, what do you need? But if they're gonna start screwing up again, then no, like get out of my face, like get the heck out of here, I'm not gonna be putting up with your freaking BS, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, but like I said, like it um as long as like Carlos is not getting me involved with that one person that I don't get along with, then it's fine, and I know that he for sure like Carlos is not gonna get me involved with that one person that doesn't get along with me.
yeah, I understand, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. That's how Ava should have said it to Abby. Like, Ava should have told Abby, "Oh, that's good, bestie. Like, I'm happy that you're friends with Liana, but just so you know that like this and that happened between me and Liana, that we're not friends anymore. So don't get me involved with her, please. So you guys are more than welcome to be friends, of course, but I don't want to get involved with Liana or whatever,
Does this
That's how
happens like in, does this
yeah,
happens
that's
like
how
in Lucas's group?
um maybe sometimes, but
Wow.
what was I gonna say? But hey, guess what? Like today, Liana and Carlos and Ava, they all three of them made peace. Like Liana made peace with Carlos and Ava again, and then they chose to make peace with her again. I mean, like it's pretty much God is answering our prayers.
Yeah, at least something there.
Hmm. Yeah, but let's just hope that they're like eventually like Carlos will come around again.
Yeah, you
Because
just
yeah,
have to
like
give him like more time and more space like I
yeah,
used to do.
no, for real, yeah. And
Because if
yeah, even like Maggie was upset about it before because like me and Carlos we were very close best friends, you know. We were like brothers, you know.
I mean, when I first met Carlos, he was an awesome guy.
Yeah, but
And
I guess now that like that he's in this relation with Ava, like it's kind of throwing him off his mood, you know, because they're always like I'm saying like this relationship that he has with Ava is like pure toxicity. They're always getting into a fit. They're always arguing, you know, always getting mad, you know, like and like the fact that like Ava opened up her big mouth to the today to say something that she wasn't even supposed to be saying at all to our group of friends in a group chat on WhatsApp, you know,
yeah,
that it got Carlos so triggered he yelled at her to delete it, you know, and then you know uh Carlos was gonna warn Abby about Ava to be careful with Ava's big mouth, and then Ava like kept saying, "No, okay, I delete. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again." But like the thing with Ava, she always keeps doing it. She always keeps saying sorry. You know, she always keeps saying she's not gonna do it again, and she still does it again. You know, so you can't trust her. I'm sorry, but no. And if Ava was listening to me right now, if Ava was here right now hearing what I'm saying, she was really gonna throw a tantrum at me saying, "Stop it! Stop saying that!" You know, I'm sorry, but so the truth, you know, clearly she cannot handle the truth, but it is what it is. It's the facts, you know. And
and you don't think it was just like Natalie, do you think?
no. No, I mean, well, Natalia is different. Like Natalia, like she's God knows where. Like she completely disappeared. Like, what the heck happened to her? It's like,
I don't know.
like she completely went ghost mode. But no, like Ava's worse, obviously, because I know like Natalia would never throw a tantrum. She'll never yell. Like Natalia's just like so calm as heck, you know, like
Yeah, I
and
know.
super sweet, super friendly. Yeah,
Yeah, she was,
but
but like
yeah,
I said, Natalie disappeared.
yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to her. Like
Maybe,
it's like
maybe
she
it was
moved
like
out
a
of
long
state.
story.
It's like she moved out of state or something. But what was I gonna say? Like yeah, and you know the crazy part is that the what's it called yeah, like Ava was like literally throwing tantrum, like getting so mad and triggered, you know, and she was you know screaming at me and Carlos saying, "Yo, stop it! Like it's not true. I'm not a big mouth and blah blah." Like, but she literally opened up her mouth, just like she always does. It's not the only time, you know. And
Well, boy,
then yeah, well, when situations like that happen, like Ava and Carlos end up getting to a fit, you know, and then you know they're mad at each other, and they say a bunch of stuff that they don't mean and all that stuff, you know, and
yeah, I know.
they say a bunch of like really mean crazy stuff. And, you know, like Ava literally told Carlos that she hated him. You're right, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, but yeah, no, like Ava literally told Carlos that she hated him because that he was gonna warn Abby um about her, and I told Ava straight up like if he's not gonna do it, I will tell Abby myself, you know. And
And
so
Abby's the
when
one
she
that's in
started
punk,
screaming,
or no?
what Abby what?
Is Abby the one that's trying to help Carlos and Abel?
Well, yeah, I mean, like she was trying to tell us to like stop, like enough is enough already, you know. Let's just move on, let's just change the subject away for the love of God and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, buddy, but hope things will be okay soon.
I hope so too. I mean, like, it's just really crazy how things are right now. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, like Carlos should never felt offended. You know, at all. You know,
yeah, I
about what
know.
I said.
It's like I told you, buddy, that day that I saw him, he was very quiet with Ava, you know,
Oh, okay.
and of
Yeah.
course, they were just focusing on their games and everything. That's it.
Well, that's good.
At least
I,
something
I,
there.
I, I told him congrats on getting first place.
Yeah, I think they won 2 games.
Yeah, yeah, they came first place. Yeah,
Wow.
and yeah, like but I mean, let's hope that things will get better. I mean,
Yeah, things
I
will
I
get
I don't
better,
know.
and
Yeah,
you just be okay soon.
of course. Yeah, I'll just take your advice, buddy.
Yeah, you just take it easy, and like I said, you have me and your buddies here, and that's it.
Absolutely, of course.
Because
Yeah.
if not,
Um.
you will continue repeating the whole story again, and everybody will say, "Oh, it's repeating again."
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
I haven't told Carlos to be like, hey, but like, what if you guys were trying to do the same thing that you guys are trying to like give an example to somebody about why it's normal to crave peace, and you brought up one of our situations. Like, I would not be mad at that. I'll be like, yeah, yeah, like of course I remember that time, and then me and Carlos eventually made peace again, and we're good now. You know, I would have said like that. That's how Carlos should have said it back then. But no, like he just had to lose his cool and like feel so offended for nothing, and like and just get so mad at me. Like, come on.
Yeah, I understand, buddy.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it'll be alright. Yeah. Like